The bill seeking to ban generators importation and usage nationwide in Nigeria has passed its first reading today at the Senate. The proposed bill is titled Generating Set, Prohibition and Ban Bill 2020 and is sponsored by Senator Muhammad Bima from Niger State. If the bill is enacted into law by the National Assembly of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, it would place prohibition and ban on importation generating sets, and any person who imports generator sets or knowingly sells generating set shall be guilty of an offense and be liable on conviction to be sentenced to imprisonment for a term not less than 10 years. Allows also, the bill, when passed, will ensure that only places that require emergency power and 24 hours electric power supply approved by the Ministry of Power shall be able to use generator sets, such as medical facilities, airports, railway stations and services, elevators, escalators, research institutions. However, Nigerians have reacted to the news. At Yeti Classy says, we've not finished dealing with the Okada ban. They want to ban generators. What in the world is going on in this country? Won't you fix the epileptic, almost non-existing power supply first before banning the only alternative that we are using to survive and do business? At Akuma Wheels, homes and businesses in developed countries still have generators. It simply shouldn't be a primary source of power. And another says here that instead of banning generator, ban your full-time seat. You should be part-time. You are doing nothing as nurse anyway. Just congregate and approve loans. Nothing else. Looking like a combined team of misrules. Someone says, bill to ban importing generators. Yeah, or may, or nay. Someone say, incredulous. Ban generators. I know this bill will fail, but I am amazed that they would waste our precious times to even think it. Where is the alternative? The last election cycle really threw up jokers. This is beyond comedy. Niger State has 3 senators at the Nigerian Senate. One is a anti-social bill, another is a anti-hate speech, another one is anti-generator. The question I've been asking is, why is it that all this kind of surprising and unthinkable bills are the ones always coming from this in the north? And somebody has been able to tell us that those people who have sponsored those bill or proposed this bill are from this particular state. I don't know how do they really. I don't know what has been happening. And the unfortunate thing there is that, like I always say, these people will not propose bill like, okay, let us have a bill that will make students to start getting loan if they want to go to school, or loan for the vulnerables, or I say vulnerable, or bill for the vulnerables that will give them some kind of benefits, because that is what is applicable in all those developed countries. And secondly, professional treatment for women and children and the vulnerables. They will not propose bill for such things that will help the people, but something that will go against the people. That is what they are always coming to do. Things that will hurt the people the more. Those are the bills that you see these people proposing. If all those people from the north are proposing those bills, then what is happening to the southern politicians or the senators or what have you, lawmakers? What bills can they even propose? Even propose it, even if they are not going to even accept it. Propose bills that will be of benefit to the masses in general. Okay, now you want to you are talking of the banning and what have you. They are not even giving us the reasons for doing that, but they are just saying, oh, like those people, a medical setting, and like railways and some big parastatal, is understandable. Then what about the general masses? The general masses, what are the alternatives that you have put in place? The same way they will close border, they will just come and close border without any measures in place to cushion the effect. At least it's bringing out the how will I put it, the embarrassment they've been giving the country from time immemorial, that up to this moment we do not have electricity. It's shameful. What are they doing about it? We know how many billions they have spent in this dispensation. We are not even talking about the one they've been asking Obasanjo all this while. We are talking the amount they have spent in this dispensation, and yet we have not crossed 3,000 megawatts. If we are at that level, a country of over 200 million people, we cannot boast of 10,000 megawatts. We cannot even boast of, let's say, 5,000. With some people like South Africa, how many, what is their population? Whether they are between 40 or 50 million, thereabouts, even if they are up to that. But how many megawatts are they operating on? Almost 40,000. And yet, just 3,000. And our senators, our lawmakers, our politicians, our leaders, they live in affluence. They live in affluence. When it comes to their lifestyle, you see money will come up. There will be money. They want to buy this. They want to buy this. They will be telling you, oh, they are about their constituency, what have you. They will stand their ground. They will want to get it. But whatever that it's supposed to be accrued of to the benefit of the masses, they will never do that. Electricity, have you been able to sort out electricity? Okay, if electricity is there and people are still engaged in a generator and what have you, it's a different ballgame entirely. They will just come out with something without any plan on ground, because they are overfed. They are overfed. They don't think of all those things, because majority of them even have a solar at their various houses. They've been able, because of the way the system has structured everything in their own favor. They get everything. Everything is almost just free. They can do whatever. They can go to Dubai to do party. They can do anything. They can sponsor all manner of things. They can go abroad for medical treatment. They can go abroad for education and what have you. But because they know that they can afford it, they can be bringing all manner of bills that are very, 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 to the detriment of the masses. If you say this and that, of course, people will be glad and happy. Those are the things that they're supposed to even put in place. Once you put all those things in place, people will be able to pay their electricity tariffs and bills, because they have the light that they will use. The electricity is there, but electricity is not there. How do you even make money when you don't provide all of these things in place? You will not even be able to generate money. They don't even think about that. Everything is about crude oil, and see what is happening because of this new disease in town. It's been affecting the production or the sale of oil, because they don't want to diversify. The only English you'll be hearing on how to diversify, Dangote is even advising them to diversify. That is the only language they think that they can use to cajole people. But the diversification will never happen. It will never happen. So it's very, very unfortunate that this kind of biz will be coming up from people who I don't even know whether they even know what is even happening, in other places. Even in those places that they have a 247 electricity, there are some places that they still have generator. Now, the masses are the most users of this generator. What have you put in place for them? Do you have electricity in place? No. 247 electricity, do you have it? No. The answer is no. You just want to do what? Let them ban it. And what happens? Hey, my goodness. My goodness. These are the people that have been elected to be making laws for us. Everything that is against the masses, that is what they are always bringing up. Or they just want to say something, or they are just trying to be relevant. I don't know. Someone says all these Hausa Boko senators making the masses to be crying all the time. God is watching you, APC senators. My place is worse in 2 days for electricity supply. And 1 day, yet 2 day on seemed no light, cause they flash it on live. It's like 2 minutes and take it back next day. They might engage to bring it at night after morning sweating, and night to relax. You keep praying for light, and it's eventually they manage it to bring it. They flash it like 30 minutes and yeah, it's gone. Yet at the end of the month ending, they will bring a crazy bill for you to pay. The sponsor of that bill has generators in his house and office. Who is fooling who? That man is a disgrace to mankind. This Nigeria senator is not serious. They want to ban generator. Yes, it is good to hear from people in Nigeria. My advice to Nigeria senator to ban River Niger, useless APC government. Northerners can't kill us. And some say ban generators so we continue to pay for darkness and increase tariff arbitrarily. Senators without ideas. The senators have really gone far out of ideas in curbing national problem. It's really unfortunate. This is hilarious. APC lawmakers, there's nothing we will not hear. Oh. Instead, these northern senators to devise a means of rooting out armed bandits that has destroyed them. No, they will not do that. They are concentrating on something that will distract people. I think all of this is just about to distract the masses. If an alternative is provided, then it is a welcome development. Of course, alternative is provided. No, but I don't think it's provided. You can imagine what they are proposing. So guys, let us hear your opinion, what you think will be the best solution.